Hello, David Bradley here. I just had a thought. I would just show you one thing, one little thing. One of the first things I learned way back when in school on the PET, and that was, what happened there? Well, first it was to print something. There, World of Commodore. When I say run, it will print World of Commodore. I thought that was pretty snazzy. You could print something. Look at the funky green letters. Isn't it magical? Anyway, then we were doing other things. And look, if I move up here and I put in 20, or put a 2 over the 1, and then I do this, and I say run, it's going to do it twice. And if I do 30, put it over that, and do that again, guess what? It's going to print it 3 times. Interesting, but of course in the days of this machine having 16K, not very efficient. So, my teacher said, no, you gotta use a loop. I was like, So, it's for I equals 1, 2, 3. And then 30, you put in next. Oops. Spacing it out so it looks nice here. Hi. And then we took and run, and it says World of Commodore. So here's what we had. 3 lines that do the same thing, and now with a loop. And this pet does not have, we can change this to 100 if we want. Type run. Whee. A 4 next loop. It is magic. Now I have not looked at this to see how this would work. This is one of the things, of course, people did because they like to see things that look cool. I'm going to put it. Oh no, I'm not going to put that there. I'm going to put a semicolon there, and then I'm going to type run. Anyway, that is not as neat and slick as it could be. It just depends on how the things work out in terms of spacing. Oh, well, there. World of Commodore. By the way, the reason I put in World of Commodore is the World of Commodore used to be a great big show in Toronto. Huge. Like, I don't know, 10,000, 20,000, I don't know, bunches and bunches and bunches of people would go. It is not as it was way back when anymore. But it exists to this day. Yes. The World of Commodore. By the way, if you press return on ready, it tries to read Y, and it says out of data. Yeah, be watching it. Anyway, the World of Commodore is Commodore is hosted by TPUG, the Toronto Users Group. Oops. Right. Don't have to shut that. By the way, the way I'm getting this to go on the screen properly, this way, is without getting errors, as I hit Shift Return and it just leaves it there. So it's the first weekend in December, and it's in Toronto. And if you go and Google World of Commodore, you can see, I believe it's this December the 7th. Oops. So, if you live around Toronto, or even if you don't, it is worth the trip. I think other times it has been Saturday and Sunday. I believe what I saw online was it was just going to be Saturday. There will be demonstrations, there'll be things for sale, there's like a table where people come and just put things they want rid of. But you know, what I find the nicest part of this continued show, which is now, I think this is maybe the 40 years since the very first one, which was held at the International Centre in Toronto and had tens of thousands of people come to it. This one is now in a room at a hotel in Mississauga, the Admiral Inn, and well, no, there's more than one room, and I think there's a break on accommodations if you're coming from a long way. But really, if you have the time and you're into the old Commodore machines, get in touch with someone from TPUG, make plans, come to the World of Commodore. You can, yes, a 4 next loop is a magical thing, but hanging out with like-minded people, some of which are old-timers who've been around since the early days, and some, yes, there is a brand new generation. And they're doing wild and wonderful things. And then there's some in the middle. Anyway, my favorite part is just going from table to table and sitting down and talking to people who've been doing things and what they're doing and what they're trying and what they'd like to do and what they've been trying that hasn't been working and all kinds of things. So, World of Commodore, Admiral Inn, first weekend in December every year. This year, I believe it's December the 7th, which is a Saturday. It's always the Saturday for sure. Google World of Commodore. I will be there, as will many, many, many other like-minded nerds. See you in December. Bye for now.